Yarrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrr guys, I woke up and I am sick as a dog right now. If you guys have checked my Twitter, you can see me bitching and moaning on there, saying about how sick and how terrible I feel. I don't know, it's my sleep schedule is already screwed up enough that basically it's all catching up to me. Guys, get your sleep. It's very important. Eat your vegetables, don't do drugs, stay in school, and get enough sleep, guys. It's very important because right now my immune system is failing me, but I will not fail you guys. It's been a while since I got a video out, and I thought, the people need you, B-Monks. The people need Luton Town. And I will go ahead and bring it to you. And in this episode of Luton Town, I will go ahead, you just saw it right there on the screen, flash right by. We're going to go ahead and advance it right here with the first game in the Premiership just beckoning up against Tottenham Hotspurs. The sickness is real. The sickness is real, boys, but the transfers are real. Yes, we are still in the transfer window. And get hyped, because freaking Memphis 86 Depay, aka Memphis Depay, as you Chinese sportsers will know, is going to go ahead and replace the money-grubbing new Man City player Raheem Sterling in the lineup. As you can see, their stats relatively the same, except better strength and stamina for Depay right here. Now as you can see, better finishing for Raheem Sterling, but better long shots and passing for Depay. They are pretty similar players, if you're gonna ask me, but I do like Depay a little bit better because of the stamina, because of the strength. Four-star skill moves right there for both the medium-high. They're actually, if you take a look at them, they're pretty similar. But as you can see, long shot taker, that is what I like to see in power free kick right there. And yeah, pretty similar. And even with bringing in Depay, remember we did send out Nabil Bentaleb because he just wasn't working out for me. I'm sure he's a great center mid, but we had a plethora of center mids, and I was just going to go ahead and send him up. But with him gone, we actually still have about 20 mil in the bank, so I was thinking, you know, maybe bring in James Ward-Prowse, maybe bring in some, you know, good young English players. And I was thinking about him and Adnan Januzaj. Leave it in the comments down below. What player, we're probably going to have one more episode after this one in the transfer window. What player should I be gunning for on transfer deadline day, guys? It's going to be a little bit of a shorter episode because I do feel a little bit like poo, but I wanted to get it out to you guys. And I kind of want to just slow down this series a little. We've been blasting through all of this Luton Town goodness that it's about time that we kind of savor it. We have a team of incredible players, and now I kind of want to focus more on the gameplay and showing you guys like what this team can really do. And now we open up with our first match in the Barclays Premiership. Remember, we have to declare something, and Fraser Forster declaring that he can get to a lot of balls with that 6'7" frame, a monster of the man. We should just call him Fraser Forrest because he is as tall as a tree right there. But what is not all that great right there, Fraser Forster getting another save, but our defense looking very mighty shaky, just going all over the place, but Kurt Zuma getting down and blocking with his chest. Not a handball, don't count, homie. And now we're in Demarai Gray all day. Can he? No, nay. Oh, he is not gonna, off the post, not all that. A little bit of a tragedy right there, but Demarai Gray still trying to work around. To Memphis Depay, getting his touch onto the ball, hitting it into the side, and who is there to smash it into the back? But Gareth Bale, the Welsh Dragon, or as I like to look at him, I don't know, the way that he looks in FIFA 15, I mean, this is the first time I've ever played with him, he kind of looks like, he has a little bit of like an underbite, so he kind of looks like a bulldog or piranha, so I'm going to call him the Welsh Piranha. No, look at him, just rising above like a jumping out of the water like a steaming piranha, and then just going ahead and finding that meaty, flamey forehead of his, and just slamming it into the crossbar and into the net, making it even more satisfying. Power header. That is what I'm talking about, guys. That is what I'm talking about. I think that's Gareth Bale's first goal for the club. So there you go, off of his duck since coming on. And then we're going to go right from the kickoff, guys, to Demarai Gray. Goes ahead, steals the ball, plays it over to Daniel Sturridge, and then Sturridge plays it back to Bale. Goes with a long shot and not too far off right here. And as you can see, that might have just gone in, but Davies actually getting his old shin to it. And it collapses up and floats above the crossbar right there. And then it would not be the last that we would hear from them. Look at this, more shine defending on. We gain possession of the ball, but then we lose it right back. And then they get a dirty little plane over the cross. Chadley gets it over, and Fraser Forster there to cover. Just saving everything in this game. Oh, and my phone is going off. Very unprofessional for me right now, guys. But as you can see right here, look at that. Great Great goaltending right here. Way better than Stuart Dover. I am glad that I got rid of him. I'm sorry. And now look at this. More shoddy defending. Once again, just what is up with this trickle of defending? We get control of the ball, and then our next heavy touch gives it right back to the defenders. That's the third time it's happened in this game, and it does not bode well for us up against Tottenham as they were desperate. Looking right here, Ben Davies, what is he going to do? Gets it over to Silva. He crosses it into the middle. It flies over the top. Flick on, and we cannot get to it. Schlupp just runs by. You're going to see on the replay, Schlupp was there. I was defensively. I hit the tackle button, and Schlupp just decided not to stick his foot out. And Eric Lamala, the guy that we could have brought in, basically showing us that we should have brought him in. And look at Schlupp right there. I hit the tackle button, and his foot doesn't go to the ball. Instead, he decides to just kind of gently run next to Eric Lamala. I mean, bold choice of strategy right there. And Fraser Forster finally giving up a goal. Cannot fault him too much for that, as he's done an amazing job in this match so far. And we're going to go ahead and use the pace abuse by Garrett Bale, but a heavy touch gets it in, and I should have just hit it right there, but he takes a second touch. I don't know why. I was mashing that shoot button, and then we're going from distance from Memphis Depay, because you want to be like Kane, but not today. Not today, Memphis Depay. And now we're going to go right back to Memphis Depay. What's going to do? He frees it. Oh, and a beautiful little touch right there to Sturge with a Gareth Bale. Oh my goodness, that was not totally his fault. I think I accidentally just grazed the L1 button that made him try to basically chip it into the net, and we somehow missed. Looking like real life Gareth Bale out there, but then Dominic Solanke coming in as a late minute sub, flipping it over, and we cannot get to it, but Bale gets his head onto it, but it falls right to Ruffier, and that would pretty much be game, folks, as he knocks the crap out of it. And yes, we start the game, we start the league on a 1-1 tie. Even with this stacked team, I mean, a draw is fine against Tottenham. Tottenham's a decent enough side, but you think with the side of our quality, it was going to be a cakewalk, and I think that was the issue right there. Is I just assumed that it was going to be easy with the likes of Bale and Pogba and Memphis Depay, that we were just going to walk all over them, and I didn't play sharp enough. I didn't get the tactics right. Since then, I've changed around the tactics, guys. Give a little bit more instructions to Bale and to Sturge, and we're going to see how that works out, my tactical advances in this game, and it's paying fruits right away. Daniel Sturge is in, and that should have done better. You should have done better from Sturge right there, but I believe he is left-footed, so not all that great of a shot. But look at this passing, and oh my goodness, what magnificent. Look at the triangle that started right there. That was Pogba, I think, that started that pass movement, then runs in. We get in behind the defender. Schlupp making up for that horrible mistake that he made in the Tottenham game with this beautiful weighted cross over the top. Look at Paul Pogba just running into the back post and absolutely smashing it into the back of the net. Totally unmarked. Terrible defending by Southampton right there. And Poggy Pogs getting onto the board. His second goal for the club. And now we're going to go away. Memphis Depay sees acres of space in front of him, and he's just going to run because that is what that boy was meant to do. And he goes ahead and flips it over the top. Can we get Sturge? Takes it down. Beautiful first time. And there we go. Hitting it, slamming it home with his left foot. Beautiful counter attack. And oh my goodness, the speed and pace is real on this team, guys. Did you see that? Just one mistake in our own half basically turned into, I'm going to sprint for about 2 seconds, Memphis Depay, get a beautiful over-the-top pass, and then I think that's Lovren. No, that's not Lovren. What am I even talking about? He's not on that team anymore. And basically, they could not catch up. That was Gardos. Did not have the pace to keep up with Daniel Sturge right there. And a terrible free kick. How did he not see Kurt Zuma right there? And then Memphis Depay is away again. And look at him with acres of space. Gets it over to Daniel Sturge. And then, oh my goodness, Daniel Sturge has scored twice. And I forgot to mention that first goal was actually Daniel Sturge's first goal for the club as well. He was on a duck, and now he is on a brace. And look at this, right off a kickoff right here. We're going to steal it away. And oh my goodness, how is that not a foul? Ross Barkley onto the ball, gets it over Daniel Sturge, overplayed it, but actually frees enough space for Ross Barkley to get it to it. We have put 4 on Southampton in the course of 60 minutes. How did this happen? How did this happen? My nose is clogging up because I'm congested. Oh, nah, that's how sick I am. That is how disgusting this team is playing at the moment. How do we only put 1 up on the board against Tottenham and just absolutely fire them away like basically shooting practice here against Tottenham Hotspurs, and we were just gunning for more. Not Tottenham. Southampton could not do anything against this brutal attack. These barrage of bullets. It was just a firing squad out there. Memphis Depay with the Berber spin, cuts inside, laying it off. And oh my god. Oh my god. Daniel Sturridge just scored a hat trick. Daniel Sturridge just scored a freaking hat trick. Oh, this is the first hat trick I've scored in a career mode in like a really long. Wait, no, I just scored it with Clinton Ninja in the Pokemon career mode. But it's very, very rare, guys. I'm not that good at FIFA, and the last time that there was a massacre of this magnitude was when I was freaking playing with freaking Borussia Dortmund. Yeah, that was like 2 career modes ago. And we have absolutely unleashed the floodgates. Daniel Sturridge getting himself a hat trick, which means, guys, we will be getting our first great ball into Luton Town. I'm kidding. There's none of that Pokemon stuff in here. This is Luton Town. Get your genres right. And Sturridge was going for a 4th, and we thought I had to do a cheeky chips. Oh, inches away from getting the quad feed. Oh my goodness! But that was enough. A thankful malevolent and merciful whistle for Southampton as we absolutely destroy them. And with that, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and conclude this episode because my nose and my head, you can actually probably hear it how nasally I am right now. It's super congested and my throat is killing me at the moment. But I thought I'd leave you guys with this. This is the transfer room. We brought in Memphis Depay, and I thought I'd leave you with a little bit of a squad report. Right here, you go ahead and pause it at any time to see all the players, all the great players, just this amazing roster that we brought up. But, you know, who should we bring in next? Should we look at a cam position? Because I'm not all too great with Ross Barkley. I love Demarai Gray, but maybe bring a little competition there. And then maybe a little competition at that left back spot, because we do have Schlupp and Kim Soo Beam out there. So those are the 2 problem spots that I'm basically looking at right now. Go ahead, leave comments down below on which players, you know, maybe I should look for with around 20 mil sterling in the bank. So yeah, that's pretty much been it from me. Go ahead and smash that like button. It'll really cheer me up, help me get better, get out of this sickness a little bit quicker if you do hit that like button. And yeah, remember, until next time, remember to stay humble, stay yourself, and be weird.